on Big Ten Basketball Media Days, a new era beginning in Madison as Robin Pingeton takes over as head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers. She comes to Madison after 15 seasons at Missouri, guiding the Tigers to 4 NCAA tournament appearances, and she's got 8 newcomers, 2 freshmen, 6 transfers. Coach Pingeton ready to hit the ground running. Coach joins us on set. Great to meet you. Welcome to Media Day. Welcome to the Big Ten. So far, how's the experience been going?
It's been fantastic. Feel really, really blessed to be a part of this, and a lot of new faces here too, but just have so much respect for this league. I mean, there's some tremendous coaches, some incredible student athletes, and a long history here, so proud to be a part of it.
Well, you had 15 years at Missouri in the SEC, but here you are. You're like a freshman again. You're the only first-year head coach in the Big Ten, Robin, even though you're a veteran. What's it like to be like rubbing shoulders with 17 other new coaches that you got to battle with?
You know what? I love it that you said that, because most people want to age you about how long you've been around, and you just
there you go.
Feel really young. So I like you guys already. No, it's been good. I mean, you know, when you've been blessed to be in this business for a while, there's a lot of familiar faces, a lot of coaches that I have coached against, and I'm from the Midwest originally. I'm from Iowa, and so it seems really familiar territory to me, and I feel really comfortable and excited about being a part of it.
I think you just went Iowa just right there to really accentuate that you're from there, right? Did that just pop out?
Midwest,
the Midwest
absolutely.
accent. You know, I saw a video of you when you took over the job at Wisconsin and you walked in to the offices in the Kohl Center, and it was like, wow, the appreciation for the opportunity at Wisconsin. It's a beautiful university, and for you, what was that moment like of walking into a place that is such a great place to be? Yeah,
you know, it's I don't know if I can really put it into words, but I'll try. So just feel really blessed to be here. You know, I think God works in mysterious ways. And, you know, when I met with our administration, I was really impressed with not only their heart posture and who they were as people, but what their vision was and how they felt like we could help change the trajectory of Wisconsin women's basketball. And so really like-minded in regards to those things. And obviously they have beautiful facilities. The academics at Wisconsin are off the charts. Being on the Isthmus, the 2 lakes, like just everything's so beautiful. But I'm a big believer that the people make the place, and I've been really, really impressed with the people of Wisconsin, the administration, the community, and just blessed to be a part of it.
Madison is a true gem. There's no question. It'll feel a little bit different in February probably than it does right now.
I'm from the Midwest.
There you go.
So
welcome
I'm
home.
good.
You're
Yeah.
back. You know how that goes. I think when people are trying to get to know, you know, what does a Robin Pingeton team looks like? What is the first culture install when you are taking over a new program, which you haven't done in a long time? You've been at the same place for a while. So what were those first 1, 2, 3 steps as you try and put your mark on this place?
Yeah, you know, I'm not going to lie. It was like drinking out of a fire hydrant. And it's just, you know, with the portal season and knowing how many players we had to add to our roster, you know, it was really busy. But, you know, I think it's really important that just like when you're building a house, that foundational piece is so important. And so we really invested a lot of time into that after we had built our roster, in the time that we spent together as a team of just really trying to build that connectivity and the alignment in regards to our staff and in the locker room and in our administration and what that was going to look like. And so building be really fun. It's like putting together a puzzle. It's like all these different pieces, but it's fun, and every day is new and different. But, you know, like I said, I think the people make the place. The connectivity is so important, how you show up for people, building trust one day at a time. And it's gone by so fast the first couple months, but we're having a lot of fun, and I'm really proud of this group that we have in the locker room, and to see how they've come together in such a short period of time. Again, took the first week that we were here together in June, and all we did was a team retreat and just really spent time together and getting to know each other, which that's valuable time for a coach, because you want to be X's and O's and skill development, but I think it's so important you keep first things first, and those are the relationships and building trust.
And it's nice as a coach, because as a coach you want to have experience at your point guard. It's the coach on the floor, and Ronnie Porter definitely comes with experience. She's going to be a 4th-year starter at Wisconsin. Tell me about her and how she's helped the newcomers onto your squad get comfortable.
Yeah, but for Ronnie too, it's a little bit different.
Sure.
Just a brand new coaching
system.
staff
Yeah.
and a new system and building those relationships. So I think she'd probably tell you, on one hand, she feels like a senior, but maybe not like the typical senior. But so proud of her. I mean, her story is phenomenal, isn't it? Starting off as a walk-on, and then to see her to where she's at today and what she's been able to do in such a tough league on a big stage. But, we're just going to constantly try and squeeze more out of her. Her skill set is obviously elite. From a leadership standpoint, we want to continue to challenge her to continue to grow in that space and be more vocal. Just that connector, that quarterback on the court. What's the action between the action? How are you interacting with your teammates? So it's not just focused on you and you delivering, but how are you impacting the team in those situations too. But she is so fun to have on our roster. Just an incredible young lady. Really excited to go be a part of her journey.
I don't know if you could come with a better compliment than that. Just that she is so fun to have on the roster for all the different things that means. Destiny Howell is also here. Can you just give us a thought before we head over and hear from the players?
Absolutely.
On what you learned from her?
Destiny's been phenomenal too. Funny story, when I first got on the phone with her, we had an amazing conversation. She said, Coach P, what is a girl from Queens, New York going to do in Madison, Wisconsin? I said, have you ever been to Madison? What do you think? She's like, cornfields, right? And I was like, let me just send you some pictures real quick of Madison. And she's like, no way, I would never have thought. But again, just a young lady that's had great success. She's a winner, really talented player. Like, she's going to be a special treat for people to see. 3-level score, high basketball IQ, and just another young lady that has so much insight, mature beyond her years. And I just love the way she carries herself. She's going to be an incredible ambassador for our university.
I love it. Well, looking forward to hearing from them. Thank you so much for the time. Welcome back home to the Midwest. It's
Thank
good
you
to
very
have
much.
You.
Appreciate it.
All right. Looking forward to seeing what the Wisconsin Badgers can put on the floor in year one under Robin Pingeton as we take a look at some of the games they've got coming up. They'll head to Marquette for an in-state rivalry game against a team that made the NCAA tournament last year. Later in the month, another tournament team in Ole Miss down in Daytona Beach for Thanksgiving weekend. And first ever road trip to USC and UCLA on the calendar in February. For more on the Badgers, let's send it back over to Mike and Shimmy, who are with Destiny Howell and Ronnie Porter. Guys.
That's right. A couple of seniors on this Badger roster joining us. And let me start, Destiny, with what your coach was just saying. When you were considering coming to Madison, you assumed there were cornfields in the middle of Madison, Wisconsin, right?
I did, yes.
Okay. How did she convince you that there weren't and that you wanted to come spend your next year here?
So she actually sent me pictures because I just wasn't convinced. I didn't really know what was in the Midwest. I didn't know what the Midwest had to offer. To me, tumbleweeds, cornfields, nothing. So she sent me pictures, and I got to see what the city of Madison was really like. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a city for sure. Yeah.
You hadn't been out much outside of a little area then, huh?
Not in the Midwest. Not in the Midwest.
There's a lot to offer here, for sure. Ronnie, why did you choose to stay here with a brand new head coach?
Honestly, it's home. It's been home for the past 3 years. And one thing is, like, it was hard to let go. Going on to other schools, seeing other schools, it just didn't give me what Madison was giving me. And then the initial conversation I had with Coach P, I don't think the conversation I had with her would have changed anybody's mind to want to leave regardless. Like, the conversation was just so great. My mind was made. I was ready to stay home. And
why was it so great? What was it about it?
She wanted to know about me. Like, she didn't care about anything about basketball. She wanted to know me as a person, what my goals are, like, for the future, and where I see myself, not only in basketball uniform. And that was just something really important to me.
Well, I am not Coach P. I only care about your basketball. So what I want to know is we know that you're a great playmaker, and that's how you have made a great career at Wisconsin, is distributing to your teammates, finding your teammates. What about your game has really grown heading into your senior year?
I feel like more aggression to score the ball. I feel like last year I did take a step back in that, and I feel like this year there's no need for that this year. Just go get mine. But also the people that surrounded around me now, I got shooters. I got great posts. Like, I'm really excited to see what we bring this year because I'm, like, just really excited to play with everybody that we got now, and it's looking really good.
Destiny, Coach P is just, emphatically praising your game as a 3-level scorer. You were not just the MEAC Player of the Year. You were HBCU National Player of the Year. What is your games going to translate to the Big Ten?
I just think the fact that, I have experience. I'm on the older side. I'm a grad student. I've been around the game for a long time, and bringing that experience to, a fairly young team and being able to have that insight as well as, my 3-level scoring ability. I think being a playmaker, too, is something that, I'll definitely throw in there. Being able to create for others and just that ability to win. Like, I'm a winner.
Describe the style of play this year's Badger team will have.
Fast, flow, nothing robotic, just playing our game and knowing everybody's strengths and playing to that.
I lied. I do care about more than just on the court. I heard that there's a man in your life. His name is Bucky.
Oh, yeah.
What is up with you and Bucky the Badger?
We like this. That's my dog. We best friends. Since freshman year, we've been tight, and we created a little slime thing every time we see each other. So now every time I see Bucky, that's how we introduce each other. And we just got a great relationship, and nobody knows who they are. And I can probably say I may or may not do. So
that's a budding romance. We're gonna follow that all season long. How do you describe a Coach Pingeton practice? What's it like?
Everything that she does is very intentional. Like, I don't feel like there's any meaningless drills. She's very, very intense when she does talk, but she doesn't say too much too often. So you want to listen when she does talk, and you want to be all ears, and you want to be dialed in to what she has to say and the improvements that she wants us to make. And I just think that she pours into everybody the same way that she wants us to pour into each other. She's a leader, and that's somebody who we want to follow, undeniably.
Destiny and Ronnie, thanks for your time. Have a great season up there, Matt. No tumbleweeds. No tumbleweeds. We promise you, there's going to be none of those around Madison.
No, sir.
Thanks, ladies.
Yes, thank you for having us.
From